Look down at your phone for a second. Go ahead, peek at it. That little device is the most powerful money-making tool most women will ever own. But let's be real for a minute. Most people use that phone to stalk their ex, watch people they don't know cook dinner, and like pictures of celebrities they will never meet. They consume. They scroll. They watch other people live their best lives. Meanwhile, the women who actually get free, they use that phone to create. They use it to earn. They use it to build something that pays them while they sleep, while they shower, while they're out living their actual life. Think about nursing for a hot second. In a hospital, a heart monitor just sitting on the counter saves exactly 0 lives. It has to be plugged in. It has to be turned on. It has to actually be used. Your phone is the same way. It is a tool. But be honest, when you pick up your phone, are you spending money or are you making money? There's a trap out there, and it has caught more women than probably anything else. It is called trading time for dollars. Think about how most women run their businesses. She's a coach, so she gets paid when she is on a call. She does hair, so she gets paid when she is standing behind the chair. She's a consultant, so she gets paid when she is in the meeting. Money comes in, but only when her hands are moving. The second those hands stop, the money stops too. That is not a business. That is a job with extra steps. That is a fancy cage. Now imagine a different way. Imagine creating something one time, putting it in your phone, and selling it to people on repeat. A PDF guide, a template, a video training, a checklist, something you whip up in an afternoon that can be sold to 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people. That is a digital product. That is the bag. That is the secret sauce. It sits in your digital space and works while you are cooking dinner, while you are watching TV, while you are sleeping off a long week. What if you could get paid 20 times for work you only did once? Would that change things for you? So, if this is possible, and it absolutely is, why do so many women stay stuck trading time for money? Why do they watch everybody else get the bag while they keep struggling? It usually comes down to 3 little fears that need to be checked. The first one is perfectionism on steroids. A woman gets an idea for a digital product and immediately the brain starts lying to her. It is not ready yet. It needs to be better. It needs to be prettier. It needs more time to cook. Girl, perfectionism is just fear in a fancy dress. It keeps good ideas trapped inside your notes app and never lets them see the light of day. The second fear is tech fear. Some women think they need a whole production studio. They think they need a camera that costs $3,000. They think they need a tech degree from Google. But the phone in your pocket shoots better video than what they used to make actual movies with back in the day. The apps on that phone can edit, caption, and post in minutes for free. The third fear is imposter syndrome on loudspeaker, that voice that says you are not enough of an expert to sell anything. Here's the tea. You do not need to be the world's leading authority. You just need to be a few steps ahead of somebody else. You just need to know something that somebody else wants to learn. What is one thing you know how to do that somebody else would pay you to learn? Think about it. Now let's talk about the platform that changes everything. TikTok. Some people hear TikTok and think it's just for kids doing dances. Those people are leaving bags of money on the table. TikTok is the great equalizer. It is the leveling machine. Here's why it hits different. On other platforms, you need followers to get seen. You need a big name. You need to already be famous to get any kind of reach. TikTok said, forget all that. Their algorithm shows your video to people based on what they're interested in, not based on how many followers you have. A brand new account with 0 followers and 0 posts can put a video up tonight and wake up tomorrow with 100,000 views. That happens every single day. It happens to regular women sitting in their car, talking to their phone about something they know. One video can reach more people than a billboard on the highway. You do not need money for ads. You do not need connections. You do not need to know anybody. You just need a phone and something to say. What would change in your life if just one of your videos reached 10,000 people? The speed of TikTok is also wild. A video can be filmed, edited, and posted in 10 minutes. No fancy setup, no ring light required.
required, no professional background needed. Here's the thing people are finally figuring out. Real sells better than polished. People are tired of perfect. They want to connect with a real human who talks like them, struggles like them, and wins like them. So TikTok becomes the highway. It is how people find you. But the destination is the digital product, the bag. You use those short videos to drive people to the thing they can buy. You show them a problem they have. You show them you understand because you had it too. Then you show them the solution you created. That solution lives in your digital space. It lives on a simple page. It lives in their inbox after they pay. That's how the system works. Short video gets attention. Attention goes to product. Product makes money. Money buys freedom. Simple. There are proven strategies that work over and over. They do not require a marketing degree. They do not require a big budget. They just require showing up and not quitting. Strategy 1 is the one-take video. Sit in the car. Sit on the couch. Talk to the phone like you're talking to your best friend. Tell a story. Share a tip. Be yourself. Real sells. Strategy 2 is the problem solver. People do not buy products because they love spending money. They buy products because they have a problem and they want it gone. Show the problem clear. Show the solution you got. Then show them exactly where to get it. Strategy 3 is the lead magnet loop. Give away something tiny and free. A checklist, a mini guide, a short audio, something valuable enough that someone will hand over their email address to get it. Now you own that connection. No algorithm can take it away. No shadow ban can touch it. Now you can offer them the bigger product later. All of this can be done from your phone. All of it. If you solved one tiny problem for somebody today, would they trust you enough to buy from you tomorrow? Probably yes. Let's go back to the nurse brain for a minute. There's a lesson from the emergency room that hits different for business. In the ER, they don't wait for the patient to flatline before they do something. They prevent the crash. They see the warning signs early and they move. They start the IV before the patient needs it. They have the oxygen ready before the breathing gets hard. That's prevention. That's being smart. In business, most women wait until the bills are due to figure out digital products. They wait until the client fires them. They wait until the job ends. That's reacting. That's scrambling. That's stressful. Building a digital product now while things are okay is preventing the crash later. It's having the oxygen tank ready before you need it. Financial freedom is not about being rich. It's about having options. A digital product in your phone means you always have an option. No matter what happens to the job, no matter what happens to the client, no matter what happens to the economy, you have a way to make money. You have a bag ready. If you had a product in your phone right now that could make you $500 by Friday, would you still be stressed about money? Probably not. Now it's time for the action plan, the do this part. Some women will watch this and feel something wake up. They will realize they're ready to actually do it. They're ready to stop scrolling and start creating. They're ready to own their digital space. If you're that woman, stand on business. It is time to own it. If any of that hit home for you, smash that like button. It helps more women find this message, and there are a lot of them who need to hear it. And if you want to keep getting the real talk, the stuff they don't teach you in those boring business books, go ahead and hit subscribe. There's plenty more where this came from. Oh, and share this video with one friend. Not the friend who already has her bag secured, the one who's still struggling but too proud to ask for help. Stand on business. See you in the next one.